A very good morning to all of you students. Myself, I'm your biology teacher, and this is the book of 8th biology. Okay, you have to purchase this book, and I had sent you this picture in your WhatsApp group. Okay, students, and also I had sent you the syllabus regarding your biology. Okay, the syllabus includes first term, second term, and third term chapters. Okay, so students, you have to check your syllabus from the group. And we have to start today our first chapter, which name is Transport of Food and Minerals in Plants. Okay students, so take out your book and open the chapter. Those who had buy the book, chapter number 1, Transport of Food and Minerals in Plants. For this chapter students, what we have to study is Xylem and Phloem. Now what is Xylem and Phloem students? Xylem and Phloem are types of cell found in plant which are responsible for the transportation of food and minerals in plants. Okay, and they are compactly known as conductive tissue. Okay.
Here is your chapter, Transport of Food and Minerals in Plant. Now, transport of minerals. All organisms have a way of transporting substance like nutrients, water and oxygen from one part of the body to another part. In single cell organisms like amoeba, paramecium and some algae, materials move by diffusion process. Okay? Here students, the chapter wants to tell you that how in different animals or living organism transportation takes place. For example, if you see unicellular organism like amoeba, paramecium, algae, there the transportation takes place by the process of diffusion. Diffusion is students in this the movement of molecule takes place from the region of higher concentration to lower concentration. In simple multicellular organism plant like algae and fungi and animals like sponges and hydra, substance move from cell to cell by diffusion only. In multicellular organism also some algae like fungi, sponges, hydra, the process of transportation takes place by diffusion. Simple, complex plant and animals have a well-defined transport system. Okay, but in the case of us, in the case of animals and in the case of complex plant, the transportation takes place by the means of several things. Nutrients and oxygen to every body cell and harmful excretory substance like carbon dioxide, ammonia or urea from body cells to excretory organ. Okay, which means the transportation of food and minerals is provided to every cell and the excretory products are taken out by the cells. Okay. Now, the second topic is transport system. What is transport system students? The transport system of plant is also called vascular system or conducting system. At the introduction of the chapter, I had told you that xylem and phloem constituently called conductive tissue. So, they are also called vascular system or conducting system because cell made tissue, the group of cell made tissue, the group of tissue made system. Okay. So, they compactly called vascular system or conductive system. So, inside the plant, the transportation system the transportation process takes place by the vascular system and conductive system. The transport system is not found in simple plants like Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. In simple plant, we will not be able to observe this vascular system and conducting system. But it is well developed in higher plants like Petunia, Vinca, mustard, balsam, mango, neem, etc. Transport system is formed of specialized conductive tissue in which pipe-like cells are arranged end to end. They run from the tip of root to the tip of leaf, passing through the stem. In leaf, it is located in a midrib and its branches. So here it is saying that how the tissues are arranged for the process of conduction, and that will cause the transportation. So they are of two types, xylem and phloem. First one is xylem. Xylem conducts water and minerals. So the main function of xylem that it conducts water and minerals, and from where water and minerals the plant get, it is absorbed by roots of other plants of the plant, okay, other parts of the plant, okay. It is composed of 4 types of cell, means inside the xylem you can see 4 types of cell: xylem vessels, xylem tracheids, xylem fibers and xylem parenchyma cells. When you turn the page, students, you will be able to see different kinds of xylem. See students, these are xylem vessels, xylem tracheids, xylem fiber and xylem parenchyma. If we see the structure of each xylem, they are having a different structure, okay. For example, xylem parenchyma are the only living cell, okay, and they perform the storage function, means they store water and minerals. Xylem fibers are thick walled cell and provide mechanical support. They provide mechanical support. They are also non-living. Xylem tracheids, elongated cells with pointed end. See, the end of the cells are pointed. Along with xylem vessels, tracheids is also conduct water and minerals. So the main conduction of water and minerals is performed by the xylem vessels, because you can see the tube-like structure, okay. After that, what we have to study is phloem. Phloem transport organic food manufactured by leaf to all the other parts of the plant, okay. When we had seen the xylem, xylem was conducting water and minerals from the root, okay. From the root direction, xylem was conducting water. But in the case of phloem, the prepared food inside the leaf are transported by the phloem in the various parts. So we can say that in the xylem, the movement of water is from downwards to upward, but in the case of phloem, you can see the transportation of food or the direction of food in every direction, okay. So if we talk about the 4 types of cell in phloem, they are phloem vessels, companion cells, phloem fibers and phloem parenchyma, okay. With the help of this diagram, we will be able to recognize the types of phloem cells. See students, these are phloem parenchyma, this is a companion cell, these are the middle one are Siev's tube, and these are Siev's spore, okay, and these are Siev's plate. So there are 4 types of phloem tissue which are found. If we talk about the function of phloem, the types of phloem cells found is phloem vessels are called Siev's tube, okay. Phloem vessels are also called Siev's tube. They are cylindrical thin walled living cell, okay, arranged end to end like xylem vessels. So xylem vessels is alike with phloem vessels, okay. So phloem vessels are called Siev's tube. They are cylindrical thin walled living cell arranged end to end like xylem vessel. They are also form continuous channel by their end wall and perforated. Such end walls are called Siev's plate. See here students, this is one xylem phloem vessel, this is second phloem vessel, and in between 2 phloem vessels we can see Siev's plate, okay. The phloem vessels transport food, sugar synthesized in mesophyll cells of leaf. So we also know that student, the production of food or the manufacturing of food in plant takes place in leaf. So phloem take the food from leaf and transport in the various part of plant, okay. This is called conduction of food from source to sink, okay. The function they perform is known as conduction of food from source to sink. Companion cells help Siev's tube to in loading and uploading of phloem, and phloem fiber provide mechanical strength. See students, Phloem fibers provide what? Mechanical strength, means the phloem vessels can have a very good support with them, and phloem fibers provide mechanical support. Phloem parenchyma store phloem parenchyma will store food. So in xylem parenchyma also we were seeing that it was performing the function of storage, and in phloem parenchyma also we will see that it is performing the function of storage. Okay. After that, transport of water and minerals. With the help of this diagram, you will be able to recognize the transport of water and minerals in plant. Here you can see, students, this is soil particles. Okay. In soil particles, what will we see? Film of water, means water. So here you can see root here is absorbing that water, and after that from cell to cell the conduction of water taking place. After that, in the stem of the plant you can see with the help of xylem the water is transporting in upward direction. Okay, that water is transporting in upward direction. After that, with the help of leaf xylem, that water goes inside the leaf. Okay, and from there they go from various cell. Okay, and the excess water is transpirated through the stomata. Transpiration is the process, student, in which the excess of water remove out by the aerial surface of plant. Okay. Now absorption of water and minerals by plant in root hairs. With the help of this diagram we will able to recognize now the adaptation in root hair for the water absorption. So this diagram is very much important, students, because with the help of this diagram you will be able to know how root is absorbing the water. See, these are the root cells. Okay, and this is the root hair. Here you can see this in this cell the fully growth root hair. Now these root hair will increase the surface area of root, and the greater will be the surface area, the more amount of water will be the absorbed by root. Okay, so these are some adaptation which root hairs adapt for the absorption of water. Also, it is semi-permeable in nature. What is the meaning of semi-permeable, students? Semi-permeable means which allows selected thing to come inside. Okay, if it was not semi-permeable, it was fully permeable, the water will not go inside or the mineral will not go inside. Okay, students. Now in our next lecture we will start from method of absorption. Okay.